Welcome to Lenovo Pre-Sales Advisor. How to build a system. The Configurator tool allows you to select a model from the Pre-Sales Advisor catalog and configure it to your requirements by adding individual components and options. Authenticated users can save finished configurations to a solution, while users of the public site have the option of sending the configuration to a registered dealer. Once a user has selected a family of ThinkServer or System X products, if the product is configurable, there will be a Configure button below the list price. Selecting this opens the model in the Pre-Sales Advisor configurator. The first thing you will see is a quick overview window showing the installed parts and at a glance information. The at a glance information is the same information as found on the product's catalog page. Installed parts lists parts that come as standard when the model is ordered. Clicking Continue, or the X, closes the quick overview window. On the left-hand side of the display, the sections and subsections are listed. It is possible to navigate through the build using these links. There is an option to either view all categories or single categories. When sorting the view by single categories, it is possible to use the Warranty and Services wizard. From the wizard, it is possible to select from the Different types of services required, Support period, Warranty duration. When viewing on all categories, the service options are listed under a separate section or subsection. Across the bottom of the configuration page is the More Information bar that displays the number of products you have selected in each category and will alert you if you have added more parts than the configurator will allow. The counters show maximum capacities across the configuration build. These change dynamically as parts are added, changed, or removed. For example, if a second processor is selected, the maximum number of memory DIMMs increased from 12 to 24. Counters can be set to 0 of 0 when optional parts are available but not selected. For example, the rear hard disk drives counter is set to 0 of 0. However, when the rear backplane and compatible RAID card are both selected, this counter will show the maximum number of drives supported and how many have been added to the build. Users can decide whether or not to work in assisted mode. This is set in the Settings tab using the Configuration Mode selector. When working in assisted mode, you will be alerted when limits are exceeded, an invalid selection is made, further selections need to be made, etc. You will not be able to complete your configuration until these issues are resolved. These notifications are dynamic and react in real time to the selections being made. In the unassisted mode, you can configure systems without the notification messages being displayed until you hit the Review Summary button. The Concise Summary button will not become solid until the build is valid. There are three message types. Error messages, shown in red. These are critical errors where the user is not able to complete the build until the errors have been rectified either by following the information within the message or removing the optional parts that have been selected and have triggered the error message. Warning messages, shown in yellow or orange. These aren't as critical as the error messages, but they still do not allow the user to complete the build until the indicated issues are addressed. For example, a part may have been selected which requires software. Information messages, shown in blue. These are purely information messages. They still allow the user to complete the build. They contain information about the part selected. For example, if a software RAID is included in the build as standard and the user upgrades to a hardware RAID, the information message will inform the user that they are upgrading the installed RAID. Once all options and parts have been selected and all rules have been implemented, it is possible to either view by Review Summary or Concise Summary. The Concise Summary opens in a separate window and automatically loads the Bill of Materials attribute view. Extended specification can be selected if required from the drop-down menu. The tabs at the top of the window enable the information to be exported to XLS or PDF, print out the concise summary, or email it to a contact either in XLS or PDF format. The information displayed at the top of the page is the catalogue data. Under this are the included parts that come as standard. The server allocations table shows the selections made in the build and the maximum values. Below this are the selected parts. These are the parts that have been selected within the configurator, including the quantity and price. Finally, the model details, including the part code, description and price. The review summary gives an overview of the configuration along with any optional parts that have been selected. From the review summary page, it is possible to save the build to a solution. You will be prompted to insert a configuration name. If creating a new solution, the solution will require a name and description. If adding to an existing solution, select the solution name from the drop-down list and click Save Build to Solution. When successfully saved either to a new or existing solution, Pre-Sales Advisor will automatically display the solution summary page. For further inquiries, please contact your Lenovo representative or email feedback.lenovo@mercatosolutions.co.uk. Thank you for watching.